I'm just looking. There's nobody here yet. You have to give it a minute, dear.
Okay, don't get on.
Get your own cereal.
He was going to slap me.
See, nobody's here. Charles Black.
Oh!
I've noticed that.
You hit me.
I've noticed that on Sundays, it's not, people don't show up as quick. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started. Hey, you guys.
Hi, you guys.
There's nobody here yet, but we're going to go ahead and get started for those.
One person.
There's one person. For those of you that are on a schedule, I want to go ahead and make sure that
Hi.
I keep the timing right. Get down here so they can see your head.
That's the scary part.
Somebody, Peggy said, I'm here. Hey, Peggy.
Hi, Peggy.
Somebody else is here. Who else is here? We got Peggy. We got somebody else is on.
See what my wife did to me? She
No.
cut my head off.
We got my grandson here too, Mr. Michael.
Get in there and say
Come
hi.
here and say hey, Michael.
Huh?
Say hey.
Hey.
Yeah, that's a teenager.
My uncle will get on here, so hi, Uncle Johnny.
Okay, so there's a lot of you already hopping on here. Somebody say hey to me so I'll know that you're here back out there in internet, Wi-Fi, Facebook land. That's Facebook land. Charles, stop it. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Peggy said hi, Mike.
Hi.
So my husband's back there dancing. All right, so we're going to make some chocolate candy today. Everybody loves chocolate candy. And guess what else? We have a drawing today. I hope y'all are on here because somebody's going to win. Somebody's going to win. If you voted more than once, I know a few people that voted, shared a whole bunch. You're going to be on here. Tom Burgess is on here, honey. Brenda's on here. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Tom.
Tom Burgess on there.
Yes. Tom and Brenda.
Hey, old brother. How you guys doing?
Oh, boy. All right, so if you want to, go ahead and get yourself a paper and a pen so you can write this down. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4 there's only 4 ingredients in this candy. And you don't have to cook it. Michael Thomas is watching. Well, hello, Michael. So anyway, Mike is going to be our taste tester today, honey.
All right.
Honey,
Good for you, buddy.
honey, can you get that in the freezer? Would you hand me the candy? It's in a little white bowl.
Sure. I ain't kidding.
He's going to hand me the candy so you can see what it looks like. I made some a little bit earlier. Tom said, hi, buddy. No, honey. No. The white bowl. Not yours. That's it.
Wait a minute. Here, I got the candy. Right here.
No Hershey's Kisses. If you're on keto, you don't want kisses. All right. I made this earlier. Take a look at that. Because I have a candy mold, and I'm going to be using that. But if you don't have a candy mold, it's okay. I'll show you how to make it like that, and it's really good. So anyway, I wanted to show that
It's
to you.
good.
I wanted to show that to you first, and Michael's eating right now, so we're going to wait and bring him back on. Hi, Brandy. Charles Black. You need to go sit down so I can get this done.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, he's acting like a 2-year-old, but that is his nickname, is 2. Anyways, other than being bad, I do love chocolate, but I keep hoping for a keto Chinese. Peggy, you're going to get a Chinese, I promise. But it's going to take me just a little bit of time because I got to go through, I got to pre-make stuff like that. I got to taste it because y'all remember the rice pudding I made? I didn't like it. I mean, it was okay, but it was, so from now on, I'm making sure I pre-make everything. And that way I know that it's good before I share it because I don't want to share something. If I don't like it, you're probably not going to like it either. Brandy says, Uncle Charles, be nice.
Who said be nice?
Brandy. All right, so here we go.
I am nice.
I have already melted some coconut oil. For this recipe, I use 1/3 cup of coconut oil. And of course, if you have a big family, you can always double or triple the recipe. But I've got 1/3 cup of coconut oil. I've already melted it. If you know anything about coconut oil, I wanted to read off to you some of the benefits because it's not like regular oil. First of all, if you know what lard looks like, it kind of looks like lard. It's kind of hard and it's white. and it's creamy, and that's what it looks like. So I melted it. But here's some of the health benefits from coconut oil, you guys. And depending on what goes on in your body will depend on what you get from the coconut oil. If you do it over time, it has healthy fatty acids. It can boost your heart health, including blood pressure. It has antimicrobial effects. If you are a doctor or a nurse, and I do have a lot of nurses that watch, then you might know what that means. It reduces hunger, and I can say that when I know I shouldn't be eating, if I'll grab like a piece of this candy that I made with coconut oil, if I have a couple of those, I'm not hungry for about at least another couple hours. That holds me over. It can reduce seizures. It has MCTs in it, so MCTs actually can help you if you're on the keto diet, put you in ketosis, which has also been studied to help with seizures. So that's where that probably came in at. It may raise your HDL, which is your good cholesterol. And I will tell you that my last visit to the doctor, which was last month, and I a lot of coconut oil. I eat high fat, moderate protein, low carbs. And a lot of people say, well, there's no way you have good cholesterol. But my cholesterol levels were great. The good and the bad were great. And so you can't tell me that that this way of eating isn't good for you, because before then, I think my good cholesterol was out of whack or something. I forget. One of them wasn't where it should have been, but now it is since I eat like this. It can protect your skin, your hair, and your teeth. It's good for blood sugar. It's good for diabetics. It helps to fight back against Alzheimer's. That's great because it helps you have good brain health. It boosts your energy, and I can attest to that. It aids with digestion.
It helps with the brain.
You knew more of that.
It acts as a salve for wounds and burns. I know that I've used it on my dog that had hot spots, and he wouldn't stop scratching. So I put coconut oil on it and tried to make him stay away from it. Within 24 hours, it was no longer a hot spot. It was perfectly well, as a matter of fact. Hi, Mary Elise. Thank you for joining too. So MCTs are in coconut oil, and that's what the benefits come from, the MCTs that are in the coconut oil. It's directly absorbed from the intestine and sent straight to the liver to be rapidly used for energy production. So, and you know, most diets will tell you if you use coconut oil, you use no more than 2 tablespoons a day. And when you do that, you don't even have to count that in your calories because it's absorbed as energy right away. So that's a good thing. So anyway, I just wanted to give you a little bit of information about the coconut oil. That's why I like to make chocolate with coconut oil. So anyway, 1/3 cup of melted coconut oil. Then we're going to add to that 1/4 of a cup of chocolate. You can use the same, you can actually use a 1/3 cup of the coconut oil and a 1/3 cup of the chocolate, but to me, it gets bitter that way, so I don't do it. I put 1/4 of a cup of chocolate, unsweetened cocoa, that's what I'm using. You can use cacao. The organic raw cacao is really good too, but I'm using that. And then I'm going to put in a teaspoon of my vanilla. Everybody knows I like vanilla. We're not going to put Coke in it, okay? My grandson wants me to put Coca-Cola in there. No, no Coke. Y'all just don't understand. It's really, it's very special around here when one person's trying to eat keto. And then the last thing I'm going to put in, I'm going to use the powdered monk fruit sweetener. Some of you can use Swerve. You can use whatever you want, but I would suggest using powdered, whatever you use, because it'll granulate inside of this candy if you don't. So with powdered monk fruit, it says it's really sweet. Monk fruit is not as sweet as sugar. I don't care what anybody says. It's not. So I'm going to put 3 tablespoons of monk fruit powdered into this mixture here. 3 tablespoons. If you're using Swerve, I would suggest you try 2 tablespoons, and then after you do that, taste it, mix it up and taste it. It is sweeter. Swerve is sweeter than monk fruit. I'm putting 3 tablespoons of that in there, and then I'm going to mix it up. That is all you got to do. And I'm going to bring my little handy dandy thing out right here and see if it spits at me. use just a fork, but this is usually quicker, except right now I'm probably making a mess. All right. There we go. It's working now. Who likes chocolate? Say chocolate. Brandy says she can taste it from here. You like chocolate? Chocolate, chocolate. Almost done.
I like donuts.
Charles says he likes donuts, but everybody knows that about him. He's a donut freak.
I'm not a freak.
I didn't call you a freak. I said you're a donut freak.
See, you call me a freak again.
You don't have to have one of these little mixers, you guys. You can use your fork. But I've learned something about cocoa. It doesn't like to mix up very well. So, all right. I'm just going to taste it and see if it's sweet enough. And it is. And that's all you got to do. Now, I personally have chocolate molds, and I'll use this one because I used it earlier. So you can buy, this is silicone. All you have to do to get it out is just pop it up and you get it out. If you don't have it, you can use a plate with some parchment paper on it. I have silicone with this too. I just put some in there and put it in the freezer, and then I just broke it into pieces, and that's where I got this. I got the other ones that look like this out of these molds. And there's molds, there's heart. I actually got heart molds too for like Valentine's, and I forgot to pull those out. But anyway, so you can do it any way you want. All you have to do is pour it into the molds. And once you pour it into the molds, you freeze it for about an hour, and it's done. You take it, if you're not using a mold, but you're using something that's flat, all you have to do is just break it apart, and that's it. So now we're going to call Michael over here. I'll finish this up in a little bit. We're going to call Michael over here.
What you going to call you?
Michael, you want to come and taste it?
Uh-huh.
It's a taste test for the people.
Okay.
Because, you know, teenagers are going to tell the truth, right? Brandy says, hey, he's not allowed to have any donuts unless they're keto. Okay, we'll work on that. Hey, Mary. All right, so you can get any one you want. You can get it. He got the little pretty ones. Come over here.
What?
Okay.
Chew.
He's chewing, and then he'll come back and he'll give you his honest opinion. I'm going to eat one of these little flat ones right here.
Tastes like Hershey's.
Hmm?
Tastes like Hershey's.
Come over here and show that so they can see you.
You say.
Okay.
Tastes like Hershey's.
So he's a little shy. He says it tastes like Hershey's. So here's some other things you can do with this. Thanks, Michael.
Mm-hmm.
You can put nuts in these. Or if you don't even want the chocolate. Some people don't like chocolate. I don't know why. You can put stuff like some coconut flakes in here with some coconut extract. Make coconut, like coconut fat bombs or whatever. So you can get real crafty with this recipe. The chocolate is because I wanted chocolate. But it doesn't have to be chocolate. Pat Holden says, would be great with nuts. Yes, with some nuts. Put that in there. You could also make some homemade caramel, keto caramel, and I'm going to make some of that for you one day. And you could drizzle it over the chocolate and have a real treat. But anyway, that's it. I'm just reading everybody. Reading what everybody says. Okay, so you guys are ready? Are you ready? I don't have a drum roll, but I can shake up a bowl. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Michael's getting ready to do a drum roll for me. Brandy says, didn't you make some with peanut butter a couple of months ago? I made some at Christmas time, but it's completely different. This is just different. I made fudge, peanut butter fudge. All right, you guys, ready? All right, so here we go. These are great with the holidays coming. Yes, ma'am. Now remember, with coconut oil, it does melt easy. So you'll need to keep it refrigerated after you get it frozen real good. Keep it refrigerated until you eat it or it will melt. All right, so I'm pulling the name out. I don't know if Mary Elise, are you on here? Mary Elise. Nope. Mary Elise, you won. If you're on here, say hello. I want to see you if you're on here. Mary Elise Chapman. I'm excited to send you something, girl. I'll be contacting you real soon if you're on here to get an address so I can send something to you, find out what it is I can help you with, and what it is that you would like to have. Thanks, Pat. Thank you so much. All right, so if you're on this live today and if you like to get free stuff, I send out free stuff at the end of every month for those that actually share me out. And when you share me out to brand new people that you've never shared with before, let me know that too, because there's something special for you guys. So you can share it in your favorite keto groups, your favorite food groups, your on friends timeline, or whoever you feel comfortable sharing it with. Yay, Mary Elise, I'll get with you soon, okay, girl? But anyway, just share it out, because when you do, your name is entered into a drawing, and I draw at the end of the month. For everyone that shares out my live keto kitchens. So anyway, you guys have a very blessed day. Go and make you some chocolate. Enjoy it. It's really good. Mary Elise, I'll be getting back with you soon. Probably this afternoon after I get some things put together here. I'll send you a message, a private message, so be checking your messenger later on. All right, you guys, I will talk to you soon. Bye. Now I just got to figure out how I'm going to reach that. Love you too, Brandy. Mary Elise, I'm excited for you. Here we go.